What up, though? This your boy BZ back again with another Dead End Gaming episode. Very, very special episode tonight. Of course, as y'all see, no Tyler, no Granddad. Granddad, you know, y'all already know whenever Granddad don't show up, you know what the fuck was going down. You know what's going down with his situation. Whenever he don't even show up to a damn Dead End Gaming recording, you already know what's up. And Tyler out here living their best life, but you know, she'll be back next week for our gaming week. But with us tonight, the return. Y'all see in the title, the return of MM11. You know, he's always like, please say the 11. But he now goes by TheeEricV, the streamer, school teacher himself, the professor, the CEO, all that stuff, the great stuff. TheeEricV. What up, though?
What is up, y'all? What is up? Hopefully I'm speaking to a few new voices as well, because I've been gone for like a year. So yeah, hopefully there's some of you who don't even know who the hell I am, but just know I'm back. That's all you need to know. I'm one of the almost co-founders of Dead End Gaming. Right. I was this close.
Right, this close. And of course we got the producer extraordinaire Bloodbath.
Kevin this bitch.
Hey. Man, I'm kind of glad, Kev, that because you know I ain't, you know, I wanted to talk to stop. It was really getting too ridiculous this past Friday and Friday. So I'm glad Tyler's not here. I'm glad she's not here to really enforce the joking, because if Tyler was here today, the jokes was going to fly. Like I think Tyler would have been in rare form.
Hopefully she forgets.
She's not going to forget. Based on the text message, she said she's not going to forget. She said they still coming. So I'm like, man, you know, that's kind of cool, because I was just like, yo, this shit has to stop. It gotta stop. Please stop all this. Why are y'all talking about this?
I don't think it's gonna stop. You don't think
it's gonna stop, bro?
We need some context.
I think
what's going on?
It's better. Thanks a lot, B. It's better if you don't talk about it. But BZ's silly ass don't not do that. So this past out Friday, I was doing my job that I always do, hosting out Friday.
Right. Innocent. Wasn't doing nothing wrong.
And somehow, some way, I forget, it was probably Rob Costa started it. Said, the damn Kev, you over there caked up. Then he put a peach emoji in the chat.
Hey, Eric, the reason why he said that is because, you know, we had drinks. You know, it was me and Mike C. Time. We had drinks. You know what I'm saying? So we had the cooler on the table and the cups and stuff. So, you know, I told Kev, like, you know, it's a cup up here. So, you know, we're even get some drink. So Kev came up, you know, in between songs or whatever. You know, Kev came up.
Like I always do.
Like you always do. Just came up, get you something to drink, you know, get some of that Fireball or whatever. And Kev went back and sat down. And then next thing you know, Rob Costa said what he said. And it just...
That was the rest of the night.
It was like equivalent to like when they said it's Granddad 5 for 4. And it just took... Like this was the same situation. It was like Kev caked up. Jokes were just flying the entire night. It did not stop, bro. It did not stop. And
it'd be like
just so happened Tyler happened to be watching, and then she texted us.
Unfortunately,
in the middle of it, like yes, like yo, this shit, that cake shit. She was done.
That's done. Hilarious. I'm sorry, Kev. You got objective.
So then, hey, Eric, this is what she did earlier today, right? So she was because we didn't know that she wasn't gonna make it until early this morning, or was it yesterday morning? I'm sorry, yesterday morning. So she texted yesterday morning, like, you know, sorry, I gotta do a shoot or whatever. So in shoot, when she spelled shootout, it was SH, the peach as the O's. I was like, yo, Tyler wrong as hell for that shit, crazy. Man. I was like, man, Tyler, and I told her, I was like, I was expecting the jokes to be flying tomorrow. She was like, oh, trust me, they gonna fly. So I think next week, bro, it's gonna be a wrap.
It's gonna
be a wrap.
I'll be all right. I ain't worried.
You ain't worried? You ain't worried? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Man, this is crazy.
They really gonna have you walking backwards to get the drinks next week, man.
The man gonna be moonwalking. They gonna be like, what are you doing? Moonwalking back to the drinks, like
that's crazy.
Yo,
I don't care that much. I'm gonna get my drinks.
I know you gonna get your drinks. I was just like, why did people take this too far? Like, what is going on here? Why are we still talking about this? Like, stop.
I tell you, the rest of the night,
the rest
was just peach emojis.
Yeah,
and they was spelling bloodbath instead of 2 O's. It was peach.
Dog, it was horrible. It was horrible, man. Shit. Sorry, I had to bring that up.
You just derailed the whole
I know,
show.
right?
Bringing up
The
some
whole
old
show.
shit.
That shit was crazy. This show separated in 3 parts. First part we do games we played this past week. Second part is do news and topics, and then third part is live questions from you guys. And one gotta go or scenario from Kev. Ain't no telling whatever he's feeling. TheeEricV, you the guest. So what you been playing, bro?
Well, as my Discord status still says,
you still like fam, really. So you can't really say guest. Yeah.
You know, I got to do dishes when I come in still. I've been playing Tales of Hysteria on PS4, which is an entry in a franchise that I've played almost all the entries of. It's one of my favorite JRPG series because it's got like real-time combat. There's no random battles. You see enemies on the field before you engage with them. So yeah, I just started on that. Been playing Resident Evil 0 on stream.
Yeah,
and I finally beat it, bro. That shit took me all month.
I caught some of your streams, and I didn't want a backseat game so bad, bro. It was plenty of times I wanted to help you out so bad.
I know. And I'm no BZpedia, so I'm real forgetful. And I'm not good at like, oh, where I was, what's the last thing I picked up? Where does this go? What's this memo say? Like, that's not the way my brain typically works, which is why I like beating up shit and shooting shit. Mm-hmm. So Resident Evil 0 is my first Resident Evil game I actually beat back on the GameCube. So I was like, I'm going to do Resident Evil month, and I'm going to just start off with 0 and then work my way to at least Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, that came out of like 99.
Right.
Because I never beat OGs 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
but I beat all the other ones.
Okay.
But I have beaten Resident Evil 0. So this entire month was just a wash thanks to Resident Evil 0. And then last night, I played Resident Evil 5, which is one of my favorites, with Majestic Madness. So I had her on stream with me, and we did some split screen co-op, so we don't got to deal with the AI. You need to be careful. I ain't got to deal with none of that.
Yeah.
So, she never played a Resident Evil game, so she's loving it. It's been dope. Of course, Apex is always in the rotation, frustrating as it's ever been. And that's about it.
What about you, Bubba?
This past week I've been playing 2K. I have to say that every time, just to assume I played it. What else I played? I think I did play Apex for a little bit. Did play Apex for like a couple of hours before they switched into Control. Because I fuck with Gun Run the long way. Control is fun, but it's not as fun as Gun Run to me.
Agreed.
So I did that. What else? I know I played something. Phone, what I played? my phone, but no.
This man said, phone, what I played?
Because, bro, like when you look in the PlayStation app, you can see, like, oh yeah, you was playing this or whatever. Because I got my PlayStation turned on.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. I'm checking my phone. One more again. Overwatch 2. I tried Overwatch 2 again. I don't know if it's for me. It's probably gonna get deleted soon.
You like the first one?
Nope, never played it.
Oh, okay.
Never played it. This is my first Overwatch, and I've only played it like 3 times, and it hasn't hooked me yet. So it could get deleted at any moment, as far as I'm concerned.
You play with homies, or you play by yourself?
No, I was playing with other people. I wasn't gonna try that game by myself.
Yeah, something about Overwatch, man. It just feels it looks soft. Like, I don't mean like soft like a bunch of bitches, but I mean it looks soft like
it looks soft.
Like it looks soft like Kirby.
Yeah, kinda. And that's not my problem with it, that it looks soft. My problem is that I don't feel much impact when I play the game. Like when I kill somebody, I don't get that satisfied. It's just like a means to an
gravity.
Yeah, it's just like when I kill somebody in Apex, like I'm like, ooh, like there's some satisfaction. Yeah. Same for Halo, Call of Duty, basically every other shooter I can really think of. But with Overwatch, I'm just like, all right, we can continue the objective or continue moving the payload or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. It's something about the feel of it. It don't feel great to me.
I'm feeling the same way. Like I'm trying. First, I thought I was going to be a tank. I'm not a tank. I learned that the hard way. And then the only person I seem to do okay with is that lady Farah. And she kind of plays like a Valkyrie Apex. She got a jetpack and everything. You could fly around a little bit. So I was like, okay, this could kind of work. But I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm not playing it right. Maybe it's me. But I don't care. It could go. But I'm going to give it probably 2 more tries and it's going to get uninstalled.
Damn.
That's really all I've been playing.
Not installed.
Look, it could get it could be whatever. It could be whatever.
Oh man. So yeah, I've games I've been playing the 2K, just 2K. Of course, we played KO City 2 weeks ago as our a week ago as our gaming stream.
Yes, we did, and I was beating their ass.
And yeah, except for when it was you and Dab on teams. Yes, that was cheat code.
I didn't want to do that.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But we was like, fuck it, let's just do it. I played Hot Wheels Unleashed. Kev played that one.
It's fun, man.
That one try. Yep. I gave that one a try.
We gonna play that next time. I'm telling y'all, that game is fun.
Play some more Jedi Fallen Order. I'm yes. That game. Played Jedi Fallen Order. I've been playing some more Horizon because I want to finish Horizon up before God of War comes out. And then I only played 2 chapters of Bayonetta, which I think I'm almost done. I'm like on chapter 10, 11.
You playing the first one or the second?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been playing those the joints I've been playing. I should have went to you, Eric, because you could have segued right into our first topic actually with the game you mentioned, which was Apex Legends. Apex Legends in the new season 15. Season 15 launch in November. The trailer for it. Broken. Is it called the Broken Moon, or that's the name of the
That's the name. The season just called Eclipse.
Okay, and the Broken Moon is the name of the arena.
And
the stage,
new map.
The map. I'm sorry. Yeah, the map. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. And yeah, are you guys excited? I see. You know, one thing I will say about Apex, and I meant to tweet this out when I saw a trailer for it. One thing about Apex and like Destiny, they do a good job of like marketing and making their trailers for their games. Whenever it's like upcoming seasons or like upcoming expansions, like they make sure they put out a good trailer to get players excited. Because even though I don't mess with Apex like that, every time when I see a trailer, I be like, damn, that shit look kind of cool. Like the trailers look really cool and intriguing when I watch them. I was like, damn. Same thing with Destiny. Like when I be like, man, fuck Destiny, I ain't playing it. And then next thing I see a trailer, I be like, fuck, I'm about to go ahead and buy this expansion and play it. And then another 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be like, fuck Destiny. So one thing I will say,
bro. Speaking of Destiny, you still ain't put me on, bro. I'm trying to get me one of them mech suits.
I said, do you want to hang with old Eddie Kane? I mean, are you serious?
Have you sent a single invite?
No,
you ain't told me that one date when we supposed to be shooting stuff in this game.
Right. I'm about to test your gangster.
I'm not trying to be.
I'm about to test your gangster.
I just want to get one of the cool suits. That's all I care about.
I'm about to test your gangster then. I'm gonna put your gangster on display.
Okay.
You about to get tested. Yo, the gangster about to get tested.
Fine with me.
Yeah, but
I hope I pass.
But how y'all feel about the new season of Apex?
Eric, you can go first.
I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, man, like Apex. I don't know if it's Stockholm Syndrome, man. I be playing that shit.
Don't do it.
And I be hating myself while I play that shit. I'm like, man, why am I putting myself through this? I got so many things I could be spending my time with. But I'm over here crying and dying in Apex. Like, that's what I probably would have been doing had y'all not invited me to do this tonight. Crying and dying in Apex. Now, you know, people be like, oh, you know, the maps and the rotation, and I hate Storm Point. I love World's Edge. I love Kings Canyon. It don't matter to me. Like, I be dying everywhere, bro. I be dying everywhere. So this map, like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. You know what I mean? The trailer looks cool. I'm looking forward to the new character. They say she might be able to like block enemies who track.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that'll add something cool into the meta.
Yeah, her power look crazy.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to just seeing a pretty map that I can cry and die on. That's honestly how I'm feeling.
I thought you were pretty good at Apex though.
I'm decent at it, but I play with people. That's when I used to play with different people, to be honest with you. I used to play with regular console players.
Playing with PC niggas is different.
And that's who I play with now. I either play with PC niggas, as Kevin put it, or I'm playing with super sweaty Xbox niggas. And I'm just like,
not super sweaty.
Super sweaty. And I'm just like, bro, I'm just here it'd be like we won and my damage like 500 and shit.
Yeah.
It's
I know what that's like.
like sometimes I have a good game where I'm just like I'm doing my thing, but a lot of times I'm just like I'm really just here. Like, I'll ping the ammo for you so you can kill him, and I'm useful in my
Damn.
own way.
I understand. Like the weird thing about Apex, right, is Apex is the first shooter that I played consistently. I didn't really care about shooters like that till Apex, and for some odd reason, I feel like I'm getting worse. I don't know what it is. I feel like each season I somehow regress a little bit. Because a couple seasons ago, I was way better than I am now. But now that especially I play with people on PC more often, it's an immediate. You could tell immediately. As soon as when you're getting hit from range, and like it's way more accurate, you're like, oh yeah, this is a PC lobby immediately. It's immediate. Be like you could tell.
Tim the Tap Man released a video, or I guess he was ranting on Twitch or something like that about skill-based matchmaking and how it can kind of ruin games sometimes. And I feel like that's what it is. Like, and what skill-based matchmaking is exactly what it sounds like. They match you with people who are approximately at your skill level, based on the game standards, based on the past 1 or 2 or 3 games that you played, and they check your performance based on that. But it's also basing that off of the best people on your team and shit.
And that's the problem. I play people who are way better than me. Because when I play by myself, I'm fucking people up. Like people on my level, I'm nice with it. But as soon as I get with other people, I am the weakest link on the team.
Damn.
I am look.
So what I know, 3 of us need to play.
BZ don't play. BZ not gonna play unless it's controlled.
That's what he's saying. I think that's what Eric.
We would make you look good, B.
Yeah, that's what Eric was saying. He like shit. Let me roll with y'all.
When I be playing with, especially when I be playing with people and they want to stream, like I'll be playing with Flash sometimes, and like BZ, as you know, Flash, a former competitive shooting game player. Man. This nigga be like, all right, kid, we finna play arenas. Nigga, for what? I don't remember last time I played arenas. Like, bro, I'm tired of all these third parties. I just want to fight niggas one up. Like, whoa, brother. That's not how I play this game. Like, I be needing the other people to distract from me. So when you said arenas, it's nobody to distract from me. I really got to fight them for real.
There's no excuses. And you know what?
All the excuses we go.
What King Karma said in the chat, jokingly, but I always take jokes as kind of with a underlayer of truth. I used to think it was old age as well. I was like, I'm in my 30s now. My reflexes are lower. Like a lot of pro gamers, they like retire at 24 and shit. Because like your reflexes get worse. So I was thinking like, yeah, maybe that's just what it is. And then we're not gonna segue into the topic just yet, or if at all. But I played Halo last week, did amazing at it. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I still kind of got it. But Apex, nope, not at all.
Something about it, man.
Bro, that reflex shit is real. That reflex shit is fucking real. Because it's been games I played, I'm like, damn, wait a minute. I would normally be on it. And man, my ass out this motherfucker, I'm like, damn. I'm like, is this how it feels?
Only like, so if we're going to talk about the perils of aging, the only difference I immediately know is when I be having to tap stuff real fast in games, I know for a fact I can't tap as fast as I used to. Like when I playing shit, you gotta tap real fast.
You know what?
Like in wrestling, to kick out, you gotta keep tapping X.
Yeah, that's true.
My tap speed is way slower than it used to be.
I feel like I'm pushing like
my thumb. Gotta be like, bro, what's wrong with my thumb?
I feel like I'm pushing it. I feel like I'm pushing that shit like seven shits per 5 hours, bro. Like that shit be in slow motion.
My thumb then got so much slower. Like if I only tap fast enough, I got to switch over to the index, and I would put my whole wrist into it. It'd be a wrist thing, not just thumb thing no more.
Okay, so I'm glad y'all brought that up because I really thought, I'm like, wait a minute, is this really how it feels like getting older? Like, and also
I ain't even old yet.
Also too, like I noticed this basically huge compared to when I was in my teens and 20s, early 20s. Like my attention span being in front of a TV is definitely like shorter playing games. Like I can play games 2 hours. Like when I stream 2 hours max, bro. 2 hours. I'm like, that's it. I'm tired. I am tired.
I ain't got that problem yet, but I mean, my eyes do be getting tired when I stare at screens too long, and the next thing I know, I'm getting headaches. I'm gonna have to stop eventually.
No, it's not the headache. It just be like, I just be like, okay, 2 hours. Just the attention span for playing games is like, I think the last time I played a game for like hours was in Resident Evil 2. No, when Resident Evil 2 first came out, the remake. When the remake came out, and I remember I streamed it the first night. I think I streamed that shit for like 5 hours. Like that was like one of my longest streams. It was like 5 or 6 hours I was streaming Resident Evil 2. So that was like that was the last time I was in front of a game like for a long ass fucking time. Even when the new God of War come out, I know I'm not gonna be playing that motherfucker for 5 hours in one sitting. I'm gonna do 2 hours, stop, come back on that motherfucker again, do 2 hours again, stop. Like, yeah. So I don't know if that's dealing with age, but when I was in my 20s, it was nothing for me to be on the game. Literally from if I didn't have shit to do, 8 in the morning to like a full day of work. 8 in the morning to like 5 o'clock, I can be on the game straight, just gaming. But now, hell no. Can't do that.
True that.
Still didn't weigh in on how I feel about Apex for real. I just been talking about how bad I am. I'm excited about season 15. I'm excited for Catalyst. I'm always excited about new seasons. I think they're very important for a live service game like Apex. You got to have something to refresh the fans, keep them interested. It's absolutely how they work. I was hoping they would have a new gun, so maybe we're still getting one. They just ain't said nothing yet, but it's not likely at this point. But it would just been nice to start off a new season with a new map, new character, and new gun. But hey, we got 2 out of 3. So new character, she looks interesting. I'm glad we got another defensive legend, but I still say we need one more support legend. The support legends we only got 2. We got Loba and Lifeline. And if you count Newcastle,
girl, right?
Newcastle,
isn't that the Jamaican
that's Lifeline,
yeah,
that's Lifeline. And then I just feel we need at least one more support. But a new defensive legend is cool. I'm cool with it. Her power seemed interesting. I don't know if she counters scans yet. It hasn't been confirmed, but that's what the Discreets is saying, and that's what they made it appear like in the trailer for the game. So we'll see. But again, a new map is dope. Absolutely dope. We need a new map. And then I'm glad it's not as big as Stormpoint, because fuck Stormpoint. I don't like that map like at all. I hate playing on Stormpoint. I make the most of it when I play, but bro, it'd be taking me so long just to find somebody to fight on Stormpoint. No.
Yeah, and that's something I'm kind of curious about when it comes to this new map, because it said there's more points of interest that you can just drop into.
And bigger points of interest too.
And they're bigger, and you can, like, I was just reading because I'm like, especially when I heard the news, I was like, I don't know about the more points of interest, because it was hard to find people on Stormpoint, but they say you can move quickly between them with the zip system. So that's all I'm about. Like, I don't care if I got a white shield, as long as I got one gun that's not a fucking charge rifle, I'm ready to go. Like, you ready, Eric? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Like, let's go play the game, because I ain't got time to be looting all day and shit. So the quicker I can get into an actual fight, it's a third party, the better.
I'm with you. I'm with you. And then hopefully they can either announce a permanent control mode or permanent like gun run type of thing, because they've had control come back like 3 times now, like 3 or 4 times. I think the mode's pretty ready to be official at this point, in my opinion. And maybe some type of arenas update or something, but I think that would help the game in the new season. That's my suggestions.
I'd be with it. I don't play control like that though, honestly. But gun run,
I only play to warm up.
Yeah,
I only play to warm up. Now gun run, I look, when gun run came out, that's how I ran through the battle pass, because I only played gun run. That was it, and I was running through the battle pass on gun run, and then they took it away. Then they brought it back. But dog, I was running through. I like that. I was running through all my challenges. You know, you got to like play 12 games of these, like one of these 3 characters. Where I can knock out 12 games in like an hour and a half. Like boom, all right, done. Like gun run was just so much fun.
Yeah,
and but them damn knives though.
You were speaking highly of gun
run.
Yeah.
Everybody was, but BZ still didn't play it because he only plays the games he likes.
That's like
outside his box.
That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. But what I say? Remember, I asked you. I think the last time we was game, I like is the whatchamacallit on there? You was like, no, it was control. And I was like, okay. And I said, next time when gun run is available on the week that we game, and I'll play it. I said that. I said
he
it.
Said, he said that. Yeah. That sounds about right.
See,
it ain't happened yet though.
It ain't. But if it does, if it happens when on the week that we play, I'll give it a try. All right. I've said it here. It's recorded. It's documented now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, man, giving me a hard time. All right, so next topic. This past Thursday, Capcom had their Resident Evil showcase. Of course, when I saw it, because I saw it like the day before. I didn't even know it was happening. So like I saw it that Wednesday that they was doing a showcase. So I was like, okay, they're gonna talk about the new expansion that's dropping for Resident Evil Village. And I was a guest, and I'm pretty sure everybody else assumed the same thing. They was gonna finally show us like some gameplay footage for Resident Evil 4 remake, which is dropping in March of 2023. And yeah, I didn't watch it when it was live. Like, of course, I knew it was gonna be on YouTube. I was gonna watch all the videos and all the gameplay and stuff like that. I love the fact that it definitely has the game definitely like it has a way more serious tone, like just as far as the environment. Which of course they can do that with these graphics that they have now. So it definitely looks darker, looks greedier, looks the enemies look crazy. I think they showed one fight scene where Leon was fighting one of the guys and his head was like hanging off. I'm like, they didn't show that shit that wasn't on the OG Resident Evil 4. But yeah, I mean I like the fact that it looks, it definitely looks darker. I can't wait to get into these boss battles and all that stuff. I'm glad they didn't show too much. They showed a lot, but they didn't show like too much. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for this. I'm looking forward to playing it. Resident Evil, Capcom, they've been doing good with these remakes. Even though personally, I felt like I played the OG. I remember I played the OG for like about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I'm like, this shit still looks good. Like it's still it looks good, just like Resident Evil 0 when Eric was playing that. It's just still looks good. So even though I personally didn't think it needed a remake, but cash, money, and the success of Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 and all that stuff, 4, it was just inevitable. And 4 is kind of considered the most popular one. That's like a lot of people's favorite. So that was expected. I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna still play it. Regardless if I feel like if it needs a remake or not, I'm still play that shit. But I like the way it looks though. It looks dope. I'm glad they added some new like parrying on there. I saw like a parry feature, but that was pretty cool that you can use your knife with, and you can upgrade your knife. I'm like, damn, you couldn't do that when you was at the merchant. You couldn't upgrade your knife. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's just another way of like, okay, cool. I'm glad instead of them showing us a teaser footage before, and they showed us some actual gameplay of what the environments, what everything looked like, and I'm here for it. I'm ready.
Kev, have you played the original Resident Evil 4?
Not played a single Resident Evil. It doesn't matter if it's original, remix, reboot, refresh. None of them.
I thought that was going to be your answer. Well, I am going to say that you should play the original RE4 if you got time, which you do. This shit's pretty fire. Now, yeah, with RE4 remake, my main thing that I was hoping to see is here, which is the camp and the melee attacks, the stuff that makes it. I mean, and especially the camp. Like, if you play the older Resident Evil games, you'll see that they've always been kind of goofy, like a little bit. Resident Evil 4 ramps that up quite a bit. And this game has added some more atmosphere, a little bit from that Resident Evil 4 like prototype that there's footage of floating around that's been out for a long ass time. I forgot what it was called, but it had like the Hookman as the villain and shit. He's got the old jacket from that prototype. And it's just like, I agree that Resident Evil 4 doesn't need a remake, but at the same time, I was like, I'm about that shit. Day one, like,
yeah, like I'm gonna still play it. Yeah, I ain't gonna be like, I don't need a remake. I'm not gonna buy it.
Like nah, you take my money. Like, it's looking amazing so far, and the chainsaw parrying, like all that. Again, more combat shit. It is
handy. That's gonna come
improving the game actually, and I'm just like, that's dope as shit. And it's gonna be lovely. Like, I don't care if it's a little bit shorter. Hopefully they don't cut out like a whole section like they did with Resident Evil 3, how they cut out the whole like clock tower.
Yeah. That is so true.
But I think that this one is, it's so popular, similar to Resident Evil 2, that they not gonna cut any corners. They said they're gonna add new stuff.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited to see. Hopefully some more Hunnigan, you know what I mean? But yeah, man,
they might, you know what I think they might add? We might get like some Ada gameplay. Like we might have to play. Like, I can definitely see us doing some Ada stuff on this remake. I can definitely see that.
Yeah,
And then
I
have
think
a
that would be
feeling.
dope. I think that would add a lot to the game.
Also, Eric, I think I could be 100% wrong. I think Ashley might not be as annoying on this go around as she was in the OG Resident Evil 4. For some reason, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like she's not gonna be as annoying.
I feel like she
she
might
was
not,
the worst.
simply because it's gonna be a bit easier to control because you don't really have the tank controls.
That too.
So you're probably gonna be able to move around better and like throw her in a dumpster quicker.
This fool said throw her in the dumpster quicker.
Throw her in the dumpster, man.
Is that what you be doing to women's out here? Throwing in dumpsters.
Hey, Eric.
I mean, if she Ashley, it's there for help.
He said if she Ashley. Get your ass that damn dumpster.
Like, yeah, man. I was just like, please just keep it goofy. And it seems like a good tonal balance between scary and campy. And I think it's not gonna please everybody. There's still gonna be some people that's gonna say the original's better. And it might be once it comes out. But it looks amazing.
It looks, man. I mean, when I saw Resident Evil 2 and Nemesis, I was thinking like, man, even though I don't need it, but I'm pretty sure if they do 4, that shit gonna look crazy. Just because if I know how dark and grimy they can make it look compared to the OG one, and it's just like, and they did. Like when I started seeing the game, I was like, yep, that's exactly what I pictured. That's exactly how I pictured he going through the village, and that's exactly like it was just everything all dark. You don't know what's around that corner, like that. That shit was wild. I was like, yeah, this shit gonna be crazy as hell. So I can't wait.
Shout out to Willie. He said trashly. Shout out to Willie in the chat, man. But
hey, bro, be careful, man. Hey, they watching, Granddad. They watching. But go ahead.
So Kev, to entice you a little bit more, or to attempt to, Resident Evil 4 is kind of like Skyrim in the sense that it is literally available everywhere. But also, it's not scary, which is why the OGs like Beezy wasn't too fond of it initially when it came out. And you can suplex people. So,
I know. I've seen people play the game before. Like I know the game. I know Leon and all that. I just haven't played it myself. Like I remember when the game came out when I was a kid. So
it's worth it.
I just haven't played any of them because I mean, when Resident Evil first started, I didn't like scary things, so I was a kid and it scared me. Now that I'm older, they probably won't scare me as much, but I mean, I still avoid scary things. So.
Yeah, this one is definitely.
I'm not afraid to try them. Like, if I was going to do it, like the remakes do intrigue me. You know what I'm saying? Like, except for like, all the remakes seem interesting. Like, I was like, okay, I might try them, but like, I'm not pressed to try them. And then I know for a fact I wouldn't enjoy like. I don't think I'd enjoy 7 or 8, but you know, the 1 through 4 reboots look interesting. 5, when they announced the reboot for 5, we'll see if they've made Sheva look better or added more to it. We'll see. Like I said, I haven't played not one of the games, but I be watching all the movies and shows because we be talking about them. Bruh. And unfortunately, they haven't made me excited to play the games because they haven't been very good.
Do not go by these movies, bro. Don't put Resident Evil on that standard as the movies. Please do not.
Because
it's just fucking horrible.
This stuff we've been watching is garbage. And half the time, it's my fault for recommending to be watching. So I'll only be mad at myself.
It is, man. It really is. So. Nah, bro. But yeah, Resident Evil 4, looking forward to it. I think they really took their time with this one, and I think they're gonna knock out the park. I think it's definitely gonna be another remake by in the Resident Evil main game series that's gonna be knocked out the park. So I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to it. Speaking of, keeping on the remakes curve, Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, get all the scary stuff out the way. B, this your favorite. I was like, okay, yeah.
Silent Hill 2.
B gonna hold it down here.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2. Man, because this is my favorite Silent Hill out of all of the entire series. I played all the Silent Hill games. This is definitely my favorite one out of all of them.
Do you feel any way about them skipping 1, by the way?
No,
I do. I don't know why they would do that.
I don't because 2 is like clearly. I know you don't. But 2 is like clearly, like even after all the 5 Silent Hills that came out, Silent Hill games that came out, everybody two is the consensus. Like that's the best. That's the one. Like that is the one. That was the creepiest one. Well, one was creepy as fuck too. But like
which one got
oh my god,
Pyramid Head in it?
1 and 2.
Oh, he and all of them. Okay,
Well,
cool.
well, I don't remember seeing him in 3.
He's a recurring villain. He just
I don't
be
remember
around.
I don't remember seeing him in 3. I don't remember. 3 was kind of bad though. Like yeah, after 2, the Silent Hill games was it definitely it was just like 1 was great, 2 was like holy shit, and then it just after 2 it was just like a roller coaster, like literally to me at least. But yeah, 2 I don't have no way with them skipping 1. Eric 2 is just like that's that one, man. Like that's that one. I feel like that was if they had to remake a Silent Hill game, that was the one I'm like they better do 2. If they gonna remake Silent Hill, they better do 2. So I don't have no issues with it, but I'm glad they're remaking it. I'm interested to see. I like how they showed the beginning. They did like a side by side, like the OG version when he was looking in the mirror and stuff. When they get like, I was like, oh man, like yeah, that shit gonna be nuts, man. I think that's gonna be a fun one to play. Like I said, I enjoyed the first two Silent Hills is the only ones that mattered to me. I didn't care for the third one and the fourth one. But
how many did they make?
I mean, I want to say 5. I want to say they made. I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah, a few. Yeah,
I want to say they made 5 of them.
So I don't play scary things, but I do know that like I haven't seen anything about a Silent Hill game in forever. So I just thought that Konami was tapped out of the gaming space for it.
And they pretty much were until now. That's really the only thing that worries me about the Silent Hill 2 news. I will give my history on the series, which is that there is barely any. I watched the first one be played back in the day before, I kind of knew how to play with tank controls. OG PlayStation. I played the second one, I think last year, like last Muggaween, I played it for like 3 or 4 hours.
I remember.
And I was like, okay, this aged pretty well. I'm not mad at it. To the point where I might revisit it before the remake comes out.
Yeah, 2 was that one. 2 was that one.
I feel like this shit, what did it remind me of? It reminded me of like Marvel versus DC or Nas versus Jay, where Nas will drop an album and then Jay do something to be like, all right, fuck what they talking about. And that's kind of what it was for me with Silent Hill 2. Like I forgot about this shit almost immediately because Resident Evil 4 remake got announced. Well, not announced, but they showed a lot of footage from that shit. And, I think it looks intriguing. And I heard that Silent Hill 2 is pretty short, right, B? Like maybe 8-ish, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, I'm down to revisit that. And I thought about doing it before the month was out on my stream, but if I play it that way, I'll probably never finish it. So I might just play it by myself when I got time. Story, I'm about gameplay, Lucky. Let me tell you something about me. I don't care nothing about a game story. But a game story to me, like unless that shit is named Walking Dead Season 1 by Telltale, I don't give too much of a fuck. I don't give too much of a fuck about a game story. And that's why I'm way more of a Resident Evil 4 type of person. Like, can I roundhouse kick a person in Silent Hill 2? No. But, I can whack people with a stick and that's, something. But I'm going to be in the, with that mindset, that expectation of the story and, mental health that I heard that it tackles, because that does sound interesting from a video game. Control is fun as shit, Karma. Control fun as hell. You a Jedi psychic woman with a gun who can fly. That is fun. That is fun.
But
I can't tell you shit about the story though.
Underwater. Fly underwater.
I can't tell you shit about that story. In 20 FPS, baby. I got a Series X and a PS5. We played the Ultimate Definitive Edition. If y'all wanted me to talk about FPS, y'all should have had me on a couple weeks ago when that Gotham Knights shit got announced, because I was going the fuck off everywhere else.
I'm still gonna play it. But only in co-op though.
Yeah,
it don't look good enough to me to play it by myself. Like, nah, bro.
You gotta let me know how that goes. How's that game, Bloodbath, when you play it?
Yeah,
I want to know.
Yeah, I definitely want to know too. I saw you talking about it on Twitter. So yeah, let me know.
But yeah, Silent Hill 2 remake. Do you feel some type of way? Are you kind of like, Eric, that the fact that they remaking 2 before they remake 1, or
Absolutely not.
You were just curious. You were just kind of you want to know what I thought about it.
The latter, because I have no real thoughts, no real investment on this series at all. Again, I'm kind of interested, but for different reasons. For the reasons that I just stated, I'm not too much of a horror game player because the combat is typically, especially like this is why I did a Resident Evil marathon this month for Mugaween, by the way, because horror game gameplay loop tends to be scary monster running after you, run away, and that's it. And it's like I don't want to play that. Like I want to whoop ass back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the reasons I ain't really care about Silent Hill too much like that. Especially also because if the horror game isn't able to scare me, then I don't need to be playing it. Like that's the purpose of a horror game, to scare me. If it's not,
none of these horror games scare me.
But didn't you say games don't be scaring you? No way, Eric. Did you get a whole TikTok about that?
Me and Eric, and that's my point. Me and Eric, the same person when it comes to like horror games. Shit don't scare me. I just like to play them for the guts and all that shit. Like I don't care. This stuff don't scare me. Like I play it to be entertained. Like none of this stuff scares me. So I'm with you, Eric. I'm with you.
And Lucky, you know, well, if you know me, you know I do love Devil May Cry because it's great. It's like, you know, it's grotesque, it's gross, it's got a little bit of gore, but it's fun. And the fun comes first. If the story comes first, or even if the gore comes first, it's gonna be hard for it to grab me personally. It's just like, okay, I'll watch it or watch somebody get scared at it. But I'm just like, all right, I'm chilling. But again, I am interested in Silent Hill too, slightly. So I'll play the OG, and then when I get around to the new one, I'll play that too. But also, I will be waiting for those reviews because I don't trust Konami right now. So we're gonna see what's up.
You shouldn't trust Konami. I think the last game that Konami put out that I can remember off the top of my head was that Metal Gear zombie game, which was horrible.
Survive.
The one with Daryl?
No, that's Death Stranding, but that wasn't even Konami, right?
That wasn't Konami. That was Kojima.
Oh,
Kojima Studios.
Okay.
Yeah. Kojima Productions made that one.
Production.
Correct. You're right. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, they did make a zombie ass fucking Metal Gear action pack game.
They did.
I never even played it, but I just remember looking at it. I'm like, I'm not gonna play it. That looks ass. Like I ain't even play it. Yeah, I was like, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good on that.
As you should be.
Yeah, I'm definitely good on that. All right. Next topic is the Miss Taylor, the original voice actor for Bayonetta. They was trying to give her the 5-finger discount. I remember Kev, I think you remember. I think you originally told me about this. I want to say like in this conversation, yeah, like this just in conversation in general. I think or either at the studio or whatever. How the Platinum Games had originally offered her somewhere like around 4 to 5K,
4,000.
4K. So 4K per hour for the session, per session. For the
4K total was her initial statement.
That's what she said.
That's what she
said. She's made multiple statements. She dropped 3 whole videos. Like she was like, here. You would have thought. You remember back when Soulja Boy and Ice-T was beefing?
Yes.
They was dropping videos back and forth.
Yes.
Nigga, she was doing that type shit. She kept making videos talking about us anyway. On today's episode of Fuck Platinum Games, let me tell y'all about this. Like. Helena Taylor wasn't playing with them, so she was like, "Yo, these hoe ass niggas only." This is paraphrasing.
I know you
paraphrasing. These hoe ass niggas only offer me 4K for the game. I ain't like she was like, "We can't be down with them no more. Everybody boycott them niggas. They fake." So that's what she was running around saying. And then, so Platinum, eventually reports came out that they offered her that for multiple sessions. Like it was like. 4-hour session, like 4-hour session for 4K a piece, and she turned it down. She said that wasn't a livable wage. She's like, "Look, bro, I need more than that. I'm a bigger deal in this game than y'all making me out to be. Like, bitch, I'm Helena Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I am the voice."
That's what she said.
She said she wanted 6 digits and some type of like royalty type of thing,
which is cool. I mean, you know,
I don't think she asked for anything unreasonable.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's cool, especially. You know, as big and popular as this game has become, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years in this series, I feel like what she's asking for is, I feel like it's nothing wrong. It's not even like a lot like what she's asking for. I think that's reasonable. And much money these damn games and shit they be making, the money that's in this business, I feel like hell yeah, give it to her. Pay her.
That's not what voice actors usually make though, B. She said that she only made £3,000 for the first game.
Oh,
total.
She in another country. Yeah.
So
okay.
So whether or not it's with her ask was within reason, she lied about it to the people.
That was the biggest thing. She was lying, B. She made it seem like Platinum had like lowballed her originally. It's like, no, like they gave you their price and then you on the internet and lied about the price that they gave you. So that's why people was like, oh, I don't think I can boycott this no more because you like a cat queen.
You out here lying on the streets then. Pretty much.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So
she was dragging that name all through the mud, bro. It was wild.
She pretty fucked. She pretty fucked. Her career gotta be done. Like any Google search, like looking for her, and it's not like when you look into like voice acting and shit, you're gonna see a few names. Fucking Bailey, Troy Baker. What's the other one, Kev? What's the other? I'm missing somebody.
The nigga who always voicing Batman.
Shit. But is
it Tim Conroy or something like that?
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Yeah, and then Mark Hamill voices every motherfucking animated character in games and
Joker. I know he does in Joker.
Cartoons.
Yeah, I know he does Joker.
He does a lot more than Joker.
I know.
Mark Hamill's voice is
but that's the popular one.
You don't even realize it.
Nolan North.
Summers.
Nolan North. My point is, there's only a few out here that are like big names that can really like got that pull like that, and she really just fucked up her whole career. And like people looked into her Twitter likes and they saw she was on some back the blue Trump shit and like.
It got bad because she was like, I'm not shading the lady who they got to fill in for me, but I feel like she was breaking the voice actor code by even taking the job. He was like, baby girl, no, don't bring her in this. So then,
and her
also, shout out Jay Burritos for the raid, by the way.
Shout out Jay Burritos.
What up?
What up, Jay Burritos?
Thank you for sharing your people with us.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Her replacement, Jennifer Hale.
I don't remember that. Yep, that lady.
She was tweeting out like she was like, okay, make sure you know the whole story before before the shit came out.
That's what I knew some shit was going on. That's what I knew back then.
That shit is so real, man. Like as much as I have a worker over corporation bias, I tend to not react until the whole story comes out. I'd be like, oh, that looks bad. That looks fucked up. But until I know,
it's so easy to spin the story for social media. Like, I like to wait till both sides and said something, and then I look in the middle to see what was really going on.
I'm telling you, like, what's up?
She said that she was so tired of the bullshit. She said, yo, this is a $450 million franchise. So I wrote a letter in Japanese. She said she wrote that bitch in Japanese to Hideki Kamiya, who was like the head creator for the game. He was just like, she's like, look, I wrote him to try to get my paper. She said, they must not know who the fuck I am. So I'm gonna go to the nigga up top and let him know I need better. And she said that she didn't like the number they offered her. And that's what they only added like another 5,000 on top of it. She said that's when she felt disrespected. I was like, little baby, I don't know what to tell you. That's all probably that really realistically is probably all they had in their budget, because Platinum Games has been suffering for a while now. Platinum ain't been doing them numbers look, they just canceled. What was that shit? I was talking about it earlier. What was that game? They just canceled the game that came out like in the same year. I just said it earlier. Like I was in Jay Burrito stream talking about this game too. But Babylon Fall. Babylon Fall was the MMO they dropped that only like 10 people was playing and had to cancel it the same year. Like Platinum is going through it right now.
Damn.
So Platinum was like, look, we can't afford to just be throwing money around at voice actors. And I understand when it comes down to budget reasons, I get it. Yeah. And then they said I saw somewhere else that like they offered her a smaller role for like a cameo, and she turned that down too.
So, yeah, she's trying hard to get people on her side, but she kind of ruined her reputation, especially in a creative industry. Your balls and your word, that's all you got. And she got that shit no more. So
she definitely don't.
Hate to see it.
I'm mad she called for a whole ass boycott.
That's what I was gonna say. So she calls for the boycott, right? This is before we realized she was lying, allegedly. I'm gonna still say allegedly, just in case some shit like Uno reverse.
Before we found out that she was being
like, oh, she's telling the truth the whole time. So she called for the boycott. Now, this is Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 2 came out a long time ago. People are looking forward to Bayonetta 3. So even before it came out that, allegedly she was lying, I was like, I ain't boycotting that shit. But like, even though I said that on stream, like the numbers also reflected that. When the news came out about her voice acting kerfuffle, the pre-order numbers went up because awareness of the game went up, which is crazy. It's like, you can't, like that boycott shit, like it's gonna work sometimes, but especially when you got something that's a well-reviewed, well enough selling franchise. Like people gonna buy that shit regardless. And it's not just like, Hideki Kamiya or whoever she wants to blame for not theoretically paying her. You still got all these other artists and all these other, hundreds of people working on the game that still, they need to get paid too. And it's just like, sorry, lady.
Yeah, the game still has a bottom line at the end of the day. So like, I get what's going on here. Now, I mean, I was all in support of sis. I was going to boycott the fuck out this game. I ain't played none of them no way. This was an easy boycott.
So that don't even count. I'm a boycott motherfucking panty liners. Like, I'm going to take a stand.
This nigga boy like, this nigga boycott like I was about to boycott, bro. I'm telling you. She said, I was going to be at the store. I was like, hey, bro, don't you buy that? My dog. Like, Helena said, we ain't rocking with them no more, bro.
She crazy. She said, boycott. You better send us some fucking emulator codes or something.
I know,
like,
right? I know.
What the fuck you talking about? Not play that bitch?
She said, instead of buying the game or sending me money, I'd rather you donate that money to charity instead. I was like, oh, okay.
Name of my charity.
I mean, I wasn't going, bro. My charity was.
You said what? You said what, Eric? Name of your charity is Platinum Games. Yo,
I'm telling you, bro. Nah, I might would have emulated that shit though. It probably run better on my computer than it does on a Switch anyway.
Hell yeah.
So shit, I probably would have done that.
She is only on Switch, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Switch exclusive now.
Wow, that's right. I forgot. I don't know why I thought it was coming out on other systems, but it makes sense. Damn.
You better have to fire that Switch back up.
Damn.
My Switch been cold too.
Yeah, my
shit sitting right here in the dock on the desk. I don't use this thing.
No, my shit has definitely been cold as hell.
Yeah,
like, I only pull out the Switch to play Mario Kart and occasional games of Among Us when I'm invited.
Finishing up this first Bayonetta is the time I've been firing up because it's like seeing 3. I'm like, okay, I got to at least play the first 2. You know what I'm saying? Finish the first 2 or whatever. That's the only time I've been firing up my Switch, bro. Like I feel like I need to fire that bad boy up some more. But that third one coming out definitely is like, okay, I needed to stop fucking around and play both of them, man, and get through them because they dope ass game. I mean, well,
I thought you
the first one is a dope ass game. I can't say dope ass games like I played the second one. I haven't played the second one yet, but the first one is dope as hell. So I can't imagine, the second one and third one is probably gonna be just as dope, if not even better. So, Eric, I know you had mentioned onto our last topic. I know you mentioned Halo. They got a new update dropping in November 8th, the winter update, which has a 30-tier battle pass. Is that like a battle royale type of feature they adding?
No, it's just, you're run of the mill. You get some skins. You get, in Halo's case, you get some colors for your armor, some helmets, some, shit like that. I don't be caring about that shit too much, especially not in Halo. Like I saw, like I turned that shit on the other day and I saw some shit that looked like a training dummy or something. I don't know. That skin looks stupid as hell. But, as much as I love Halo, this update does introduce some network co-op finally, which we should have got last year, 2 years if you're really counting. But I'm looking forward to that, but like, I don't know,
late.
man. Huh?
I feel like it's too late.
It's
Yeah, I feel like this should have been when I saw that. I'm like, shouldn't this came out like at least within the
all
2
the
months?
stuff that
Within
they
2
announced.
months, yeah.
Yes, it's stuff that they was been supposed to already have, and the game hasn't really had an update, a substantial update in a long time. So
I feel like it's going to be kind of like Halo 5 in the sense that a few people are going to play it, but those few people who play it are going to love it. The community is going to be real tight knit, and they're going to be making the dopest, coolest shit in Forge mode that you will never see because you don't feel like re-downloading the game because your hard drive is full of other games that you actually play. And that's where I feel like Halo is right now. And that's disappointing. And hopefully I'm wrong. I'd like to play co-op campaign. I did the beta or the flight that they did a few months ago with Good. Shout out to him. And it was fun on co-op, but it's just so far behind. It's so far behind. And there's some people who say it should have been delayed another year to come out maybe this November. And honestly, if I heard that last year, I would have been like, hell nah. But right now I'm feeling like I played that shit for like 2 months as a diehard Halo fan and didn't touch it. Like when Halo dropped, there was so much momentum. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was tired of Apex and
they made me play that bullshit.
Everything else. Yeah. And like, it's a good game, mind you. It's just not enough of a game, unfortunately. And people was on Big Team Battle, my Discord, like everybody was on it. But like, people done deleted that shit because it's like, all right, the well ran dry. What's next?
So I was saying this in Discord a couple of days ago that I'm not a Halo person at all, but I don't want the franchise to suffer like this. I want all games to come out and do the best that they can, and I feel like this game didn't put their best foot forward. And I kind of feel bad for fans also that they've been waiting around for stuff that was promised when the game was announced. It's finally coming now. I think it's going to go down as a bad Halo overall. But I don't think that Halo's done yet. I don't think the franchise is dead by any means yet. I don't play the game, so in my opinion, is that from outside, they probably got another 2 games before people would completely turn on them. If they release 2 more bad ones, they might have to put this series on ice for a while. Because any franchise can come back, especially a franchise like that people love like this. Because like plenty of franchises have misses, but the whole series don't die. So it's like it's not a big deal for me to have a game that misses. They just missed this time, and that's okay. They can come back with another game, and they'll be fine.
The thing about Halo is that it's been missing for 10 years. Ever since
I wouldn't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Bungie, ever since Bungie left the franchise with Halo Reach, even with Halo Reach, there was some, people not liking certain things about it, armor lock and shit like that. And then Halo 4 came out.
Halo Reach is cool.
Yeah, I like Halo Reach.
That's the one that was the prequel, right?
You're right.
Oh yeah.
People like this. People like the campaign. The multiplayer. They was doing some experimental shit, and I dig it. Okay. Halo 4, the campaign pretty weak. The story decent. The multiplayer trying to be like Call of Duty so much with the loadouts and shit. It wasn't Halo anymore. You got Halo Master Chief Collection that came out in 2015, I want to say. That shit was buggy as fuck on launch. Nobody could that shit wasn't fixed until maybe 3 years ago. And that shit came out in like 2015, or maybe 2014. Halo 5, bad campaign. Multiplayer decent, but people fell off that shit quick.
Campaign was horrible. Yes. Oh my God.
And now we on Halo Infinite. So Halo been fucking up for a minute.
Wow, I didn't. So I'm from an outsider. I didn't I remember people mention Halo every now and again, but I didn't know that Halo was getting trashed like that with their core fans. It was trash to me because I'm an outsider. I'm not gonna like it no way. But if the core fans are saying this, they might just need to put the franchise on ice for a little while until people are asking for it again.
And you know what's crazy? It was on ice between Halo 5
and Halo Infinite. Yeah, yep.
Because Halo 5 came out. Halo 5 came out in 2015, if I recall correctly, and Halo Infinite didn't come out until 2021. Halo number titles it'd be like a 3-year gap typically, I think. Yeah, 2001, 2004. Yeah, it was like a 3-year gap typically, and then it was a longer gap. And 343 was getting a lot of feedback from the fans via YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, all that. And they seemed like they were listening, which I think they were. And so people's expectations were like, oh, this is about to be the one. And it kind of was, but it just didn't have enough content.
Because it was on the next gen and everything.
Next gen, Master Chief on the box and shit.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. I really I can't be optimistic about this franchise anymore. I hope that it turns into what I wanted it to be. As much as I had fun with the campaign, it was just too samey for me. Like everything looked the same. There weren't different environments at all in the Halo ring. That's my main issue with it. Again, the multiplayer was fine, just not enough content, especially when you got battle royale games out here. As much as Halo fans don't like to hear it, maybe Halo did need a battle royale mode to keep people playing it for a bit longer. Because the thing with me and like arenas type gameplay versus battle royale type gameplay is if you win an arena game, it's just like, all right, we won. All right, you want to fire up another one? But when you win a battle royale game, like it's something different. Like it's a feeling, it's rewarding. And it's just not enough content. They tried to hide like fucking colors behind microtransactions and shit. It's a lot. And Microsoft has too much money, honestly. Like clearly they're the gaming company with the most money. And
I thought
they contracted too many people out. That's what happened. They contracted a bunch of people out, right? And people would get fired or let go. Their contract period would be up. So somebody else would have to pick up the slack instead of actually hiring people so that they continue to work on what they started and like actually finish things and see them through. So I say that's some corporate cheapness. And that's where Microsoft has been fucking up.
Damn.
I'm glad we had Halo person on to talk about the pitfalls of Master Chief.
The pitfalls of Master Chief, not the pitfalls. Damn. But no, that's good stuff. Just appreciate that insight.
Yep.
So now I have another question. What do you think? So do you think Halo just needs to go on break again, or do you think they just need to try to release another one as soon as possible that the fans will appreciate? Do you think they just need to let it go for a couple of years and then try to make a good one again, or just ride this one out and then let the series go quiet?
So they announced this game to be if their announcements are to be trusted, which we've seen that maybe we shouldn't trust them too much. But they announced this game to be a 10-year game. And, looking at the title Halo Infinite, that also implies as such. So their method has got to be the redemption arc. It's got to be the No Man's Sky. It's got to be the Cyberpunk. I don't know. I don't think Fallout 70. Somebody in the chat mentioned Fallout 76. I don't think they've fully redeemed themselves, but Cyberpunk.
But Cyberpunk got saved by a show.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Yeah,
the show helped it, but I hopped back on it before that show was announced, and I did like it. And I was one of the first people being like, I'm not touching that shit till it's ready. So once it got announced that it was ready for next gen, I played it, liked it a lot. It's a good game at its core. And I think the same is true for Halo Infinite. So if they're able to, shove more content in it, they're able to get that good word of mouth back. I do think a show would help it. And maybe not, I forgot about the Halo show that happened.
I already have the show. Didn't Master Chief have sex in that show?
That show is not great. So
he said,
season 2. Shit, man, that show. God damn, that shit just pissed me off thinking about it.
It's not helping that situation here. Because the show's supposed to bring in casual people to try your stuff again, and it's sound like it's doing the opposite.
They were adamant about never playing the games. That was something they were bragging about. Like, we never played a Halo game. We're creating our own shit. So it's like, why use Halo?
Last of Us though. The Last of Us people, like I've been reading articles. They telling the actors not to play Last of Us, because they don't want them to try to copy the game too much. They want them
but the people
to be their own original version of the character.
But the writers have at least played the games, or at least have watched the games. I hope.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would say, they just got to keep working on it. Like they just got to keep funneling money into it, honestly, because this, like the Xbox was built on Halo. It is sad to see where it is now. Like, it wouldn't be no Xbox without Halo.
But that's not surprising though. Like, think about it. There's not like Sony doesn't have too many of their original mascots that they still bring out for every system like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think PS1.
Sure.
Like, all right, the only big games with PS1 that we still fuck with is like Tekken, I'd say. But I feel like every console generation, Sony tries to find a new face for every console generation, and Xbox is kind of still riding that Master Chief wave.
I think they might try to, Microsoft. Maybe they try to, and it just doesn't work out. But yeah, that is true. For PS1, I'd say, Lara Croft, maybe, some Resident Evil characters, Tekken,
Spyro.
PS2, Kratos. Yeah, Spyro Crash. My bad. Yeah, that's disrespectful. I'm sorry. PS2, you got Kratos. I think he's the biggest one for PS2. PS3, so Nathan Drake. PS4, you got Aloy. But yeah, so.
And then right now they probably got the nigga from Ghost of Tsushima, whose name I can't remember right now.
Jin.
Because I know that Jin Sakai. Yeah.
Snake. Yeah. So, shout out to Snake.
Snake. Yeah, Snake. Sly Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sony switches up their mascots every couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And now Spider-Man too. Yeah, Spider-Man.
I don't even think Sony thinks in that way. I think they're just it's just like, all right, we gonna make a dope game out of this. And then it just happens. You think it's you swap out the cosmic effect.
Like, their biggest thing on PS3, that was their shooter. Like, no, not Fallout. What's the shit? Resistance. What I meant to say. Resistance was their shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Resistance, I forgot about Resistance.
I feel like
they ain't brought it back in a whole 2 generations. They would skip PS4, people in PS5 now. We ain't heard no new Resistance.
I feel like Resistance was an attempt to be a Halo killer. So
everything was
right.
Killzone
was too. Yep.
Fucking Haze. Like, we ain't never heard of that shit again. But yeah, like, Microsoft just don't got they paid for the Activision, the Blizzard shit or whatever, but honestly, that shit didn't excite me too much.
Rare. They paid for Rare, and they ain't been using none of that shit.
So we are getting a Perfect Dark eventually.
I don't think it's going to be good. I don't think Perfect Dark translates to this era of gaming anymore, personally. Unless they just have really imaginative guns. I do not know if it's going to be the same. Will I play it? Absolutely. I'm a Perfect Dark purist.
The laptop gun's still going to hit.
A laptop gun, of course. Laptop gun, the Farsight.
Yo, that laptop gun, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. I think that the really imaginative gun part is what will make it stand out in this current era of shooters. So that's the only thing it's going to make it like really different.
Honestly, so far, those games that come to Game Pass day one for me haven't been all that amazing. Like, Scorn is the most recent one that I can think about.
I heard that.
And
every time I
see somebody talk about it, it ain't kind of middling. So even if something's like, I don't know, man. I'm real cautious about Xbox Studios software output for right now. They bring over, continue to bring over shit like, Persona 5, like that looks amazing on Series X and shit like that. But the Medium came out last year and people said that wasn't too good. A Plague Tale 2 is fire. Okay, maybe I'll play it one day.
Just playing it right now.
I saw Black Okage make a video about Plague Tale 2.
I did too.
And uninstall was in the title, but also I hopped on Twitch today and saw him playing it. So I'm like, maybe he didn't actually uninstall. I don't know. But maybe Plague Tale 2 is actually fire. I have heard people say good things about it.
I heard people say good things about the first one. So
yeah.
Like Microsoft, they just don't have a new mascot yet. And I think they really need, but then they also be like, we don't care about exclusives for real. So I don't think they're really searching for a mascot. They just want you to buy Game Pass or like get ingratiated into their ecosystem, which that's not a bad business model by any means. By no means do I think that's a bad business model. It's just not going to have as much brand recognition associated with their product like Sony and their characters, like Nathan Drake's and their exclusives. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think Microsoft is still going to get their money in the long run once Game Pass like start eating up, especially the mobile gaming market very well. Microsoft ain't gonna be worried at all about mascots. They're gonna like, look, bro, we getting paid over here. That mascot shit, right. We're not Disney. We don't need no Mickey Mouse ass nigga, bro. We gonna get to the bread. So like, I think they'll be okay in the long run.
I know
but
ass nigga.
When I think of mascots, I think Walt Disney.
That's harsh.
Yeah, they I mean, well, like when people think about Xbox, they think Forza, Halo, Gears still. Even though there's more exclusives. But the funny thing is I can't name them shit. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying? And we're people who like read gaming articles. Like we're people who like be actually reading the shit, like trying to get the information, and even we can't be off top of our head just start naming all shit.
I can't name them off top. But like Public Enemy said, the mascot is Game Pass, and it's it's still great.
They got a good logo at least, so it stands out. Very good brand recognition off of that. But
oh man,
I don't know. I still think that Halo should probably just chill for a little bit. But if you like you said, the game is meant to be a 10-year game. They just gonna have to ride out this wave, bruh, and hope that people start fucking with it. Hopefully, they're gonna have to really start investing in different types of marketing strategies for it. Maybe another show, maybe an animated show this time.
I think a battle royale could do it. Honestly, I think
I don't know, bro. I don't know why people.
You think who can do it?
I don't know.
A battle royale.
Battle royale MO added to it.
Here's my reasoning for it. So you have vehicles in Halo, and those are like that's what makes big team battle as fun as it is, and also that's what streamers like to play the most because they have that downtime in between battles. So if people are watching Halo on Twitch and they're like, this game look kind of fun. Like those influencers literally influence the people. TikToks will start, trending if people give a fuck enough. And I think that could pick it back up. If I was head of fucking Halo marketing and strategy, I would be like, yo, we gotta work on a fucking battle royale. It just is what it is. We gotta be with the times.
I feel you. And they gotta start buying up streamers for a little bit.
True. I mean,
that's what everybody else does. They buy out streamers for a while.
Fortnite had me playing Fortnite. Like I never planned on playing Fortnite. It was no money too. It was no money, y'all. They was like, you want to play Fortnite? We'll give you some Dragon Ball Z skins. You a millennial. You like Dragon Ball Z. Here's $50. Play it for 4 hours. And I'm like, bet. Sure thing, boss.
Sure thing.
I was on that bitch.
And like bigger streamers, like who get paid for it. Like I remember TVH had me laughing when he was talking shit about Skull and Bones, that pirate game. He's like, this game looks like ass, but when y'all see me playing it when the game come out, you already know what's up. They sent that bag. Like they really be begging people to play the game.
You just reminded me. Sea of Thieves is a pretty big like Xbox exclusive. B, do you still play it?
No, but he didn't outgrew Sea of Thieves now.
Okay.
So, but when I played it with him, it was cool. It was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was and now that I read more about the other what's the name of the pirate game? The other joint?
Skull and Bones. This man B was like, what y'all think about Skull and Bones? We all like, no, B.
When I saw what it was about, I was like, oh yeah, no, this is. I'm like, Sea of Thieves is better than this. And I'm just, so no.
Yes, it is, actually.
Sea of Thieves is way more open world. It's way more RPG-ish. It's way more, you can hook your person up, customize your guy. You can play for stuff, get better weapons, get better with, Sea of Thieves is everything. It's just, without it looking all cartoonish. The only time that
you leave your boat in Skull and Bones is to just walk on the land and pick up a mission and you get back on your boat.
That's wild.
Ain't nobody playing this.
Nobody playing that. Because you can do whatever the hell you want to Sea of Thieves. You can get off the boat. You can go to whatever island you want to. You can swim somewhere if you want to. Fight all types of creatures, sea creatures, whatever you want to do in Sea of Thieves. It's whatever. So Sea of Thieves is fun. It's definitely fun, and it's like I think you can play up to like 5 or 6 people co-op. Like you can just we can just all go in here and just all right. You get this boat. We just that shit kind of crazy. See, it's kind of cool.
We all got to work on the same crew in that damn Skull and Bones. Brain like playing that shit.
No, that's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, no, Skull and Bones. Nope.
Now, anyway, but Ubisoft, you want to sponsor us? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna sing a different tune.
Might be a bit
We'd
late for that.
definitely be up in this motherfucker like 5 heartbeats. Like nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Yeah, I definitely be up in there singing too, man.
Is there a heart?
Yeah, is there a heart in the house tonight? Man, shit. Eddie Kane, I'll be up there singing that thing like Eddie Kane. Shit. But that'll do it for news and topics this week. I can't go to commercial break, so we're gonna just kind of pause for a second, I guess, for editing purposes. Then we're gonna start to do the one gotta go with scenarios and their live questions from you guys. So be sure to hop up in the live question queue if you plan on asking a live question. If not, you can ask one in our question channel in our Discord. So whichever one you feel, whatever play. And you don't have to have webcam. You don't have to have your webcam on.
You do not have to turn your webcam on.
You do not have to turn it on. If this is only audio, that's fine too. We rock with you. So there we go.
Mm-hmm. And we're back. All right. So now we can continue on with the rest of the show. So now is the part where we do the one gotta go and or scenario. This week's one gotta go. It just hit me a little while ago because the seasons is changing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's about that time of year you gotta change up your food. You gotta start eating warmer, heartier foods. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna do soups. It doesn't sound fun, but you know a good soup is always fun. Like I don't give a fuck, bro. Like a good soup will set your night off right.
Set it off right.
We're gonna do soups. And one of these is controversial, but I'm calling it a soup. You can fight me if you want to.
It better not be cereal. It's gonna be cereal, y'all.
I wanted to put cereal so
this
bad.
This man was gonna put cereal. Eric, I'm telling you, this man was gonna put
cereal is just cold soup. Because cereal is just cold soup, in my opinion. But it is what it is. I did not put cereal. But okay. It is one of these controversial.
Okay.
So one gotta go. Soups. Clam chowder. Beef stew. Gumbo. Chili. Chili was the one that I feel like is controversial. Some people may not consider it a soup, but nigga, it's basically a soup. So we got chowder, beef stew, gumbo, chili.
Nothing has changed.
One gotta go.
This is great.
He said nothing has changed.
You didn't mention chicken noodle.
Yeah,
that didn't cross your mind.
I'm kind of surprised.
I'm sure
like either chicken noodle or tomato soup, or it's like I mean, come on, bro.
Tomato wasn't going to make the cut.
I mean,
tomato was going to go every time.
I'm just naming other soups. That's all. This man gonna put
tomatoes
chili.
were going to go.
Take chili out and take chili out and put a chicken noodle in there.
Chili got to stay.
I mean, I love chili. I love chili. I just never considered it a soup though.
You just eat it with a spoon? You just sit and eat chili with a spoon, Kev?
I would, yeah. But I mean, I'd be eating it with crackers.
Me too.
Okay.
I put crackers.
I do eat chili with a spoon.
I put Ritz crackers. Okay. Yeah, I eat chili with a spoon as well. I do.
Okay.
I do. All right.
Damn, y'all right about the chicken noodle.
Yeah, bro, you messed up.
That was easy.
As black as your ass is,
Chat.
That
was like a spiral.
Right. You know
Chat,
what I'm saying?
I'm fucking up, chat. I apologize to all you listeners out there. Type in like the people who not in chat right now. Later on, when you watch this on YouTube or when you listen to the audio wise, just know I fucked up and I can admit my wrong. Anyway, we got chowder, chili, beef stew, and gumbo. Chili got to stay. Chili hit. I don't give a fuck.
That's the yeah. Chili, if it's one that got to stay for me, it's chili. If it's one that got to stay. But you
only thing that got to stay more than chili is gumbo. Gumbo is the safest thing on this list. Gumbo is the safest. Second in command is chili.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down to clam chowder.
It's down to chowder and beef stew.
Those are definitely. It's just I'm just trying to pick which one I would pick. They gotta go, but it's definitely.
I'm gonna let chili go. Well, not because it's not a soup and nothing like that, but I only eat it on hot dogs, and if I'm away from my bidet, I don't want no parts of it.
That's fair.
It's good though. It's delicious. I like chili.
I
like chili.
I might have to say clam chowder.
I thought
okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I feel like Eric, you be eating I feel like the hot dog chili isn't the same as like a hearty chili.
Like chili contest chili.
Yeah, I feel like it's not the same type of chili.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still got the same name, so it fits under. It
If I gotta keep chili,
I get it.
If I gotta keep chili, I'll easily let go clam chowder. I can't think of the last time I had it.
Yeah, I gotta go clam chowder.
Chowder probably gotta go for me too. Chowder gotta go for me. Yeah, as well. Chowder, I'm sorry, you were just the weakest link. Goodbye. Beef stew, gumbo, and chili gotta stay for me. Gumbo, when it's made right, when they get the roux right, set your whole day off.
When they get the roux right?
They get the roux right, bro. You know, like, bro, even I even fuck with Wendy's chili from Desperate.
Damn, I haven't had Wendy's chili in a long time. I've always made my own chili. I can't even remember the last time I had like a restaurant chili. Because I've always made my own. If I gotta taste the chili, I know I'm gonna go to the grocery store, get my stuff, and I'm gonna make the chili myself. But, damn,
I've never that crock pot. You good?
Yep, in the crock. Yep, I got my. Yep, I have a crock pot. I specifically use for chili. Like I cook chili in that crock pot. That's funny. That is hilarious. But yeah, I can't even remember Kev, the last time I've had a restaurant chili. Damn. Shit.
Jack trying to say that the soups and stews and chili are different. So, okay.
They'd be all right.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Okay.
That man said, okay.
This ain't dead ink soup.
Right.
Yeah, if you don't count them as soups, I understand. I get it. Because, I mean, some people count ramen as soup. So, I'm not one of those people. I don't be feeling like ramen is a soup for real. So, I feel like ramen is its own category to me.
Yeah,
but you know, different people call things different things.
Dead end gatekeeping.
Dead
end gatekeeping.
So that's gonna do it for this week's One Gotta Go. I think it went well. Anyway, wait, did we say what it had to stay? What was like the top?
For me,
mom was chili.
Safest. Oh, you said gum was for me it's chili.
Eric, which one would have to stay for you? Like, which one, like, it can't go nowhere?
I ain't too emotionally attached to any of them, really. Like, I don't be having gumbo often. Not like good gumbo often. And most of my chili comes on a hot dog. Beef stew, I ain't have beef stew since whatever football player was advertising that shit on TV.
Damn.
So I'm not huge on like soup in general. Have to stay. Chili, I guess. Yeah, chili. Yeah, there you go.
He said,
the Lil Wayne.
Right. Oh shit. All right, cool. Good one, Bloodbath. I don't see anyone in the question queue. Do you see? Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah,
yes, we do.
Igwe right there. You know he don't hear that every week. Igwe be waiting. This is his favorite part of the show.
All right, Igwe.
You're live on the air, Igwe.
What up, fam?
Igwe. Uh-oh, the camera coming on.
Oh,
you got it together. First try.
Okay.
Getting better.
Okay.
He's getting better.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
Okay, Igwe, man, I see with the velvet do-rag. You trying to get like me?
Hey, man, you know, you gotta step up your drip. You feel me?
What's good? What's good with you? He learned it from you, Bloodbath. He learned it from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I also got that turban that Eric wearing.
Hey,
I also got that
turban too. Oh, okay. You all over.
Gotta rock it.
Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Eric? How you been, man? How you been?
Chilling, man. I've been good. Been working, been busy, you know? Same old.
It's been a minute since I seen you on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, man. Because I quit. A lot of people didn't even know I was. They was like, damn, where you at? You ain't been in a minute. I'm like, I quit, y'all. August. That was fine. But yeah, nah, I just had to handle my own content creation shit. Still do. But yeah, no, it's lovely to be back.
I feel you. You like the offset of Dead End Gaming.
Not offset.
That feels like an insult.
Damn.
That feels like an insult.
So you didn't know Offset. You didn't know Offset was a part of Amigo. Not a part.
He was the one that would live off Bad Mood, right?
No, that's Takeoff. Takeoff was the one that live off Bad Bougie.
See, they got too many offs in their name, man. Like I don't.
What? Too many.
They got too many offs in their name. It's Takeoff and Offset. Like,
oh
yeah. It still feels like an insult.
You know, kind of, but not really. You know, it's okay.
I'll take it.
Because Takeoff and Quavo just dropped a new album without Offset. So that's what he said.
Yeah, it's called.
Okay.
Only built for Infinity Links. Yeah. It's actually not that bad.
And they said they got the blessing from Raekwon on the title too. So.
Oh, that's what's up.
They even got an Outkast sample. So, Igwe, what was your question this week?
My bad, Igwe.
All right, I'm gonna just.
You all right over there?
You good, Igwe? Igwe, he had to find this question. You know, Igwe got a notebook full of questions. He had to choose the best one.
He got the cannabis notebook.
Oh no, not the cannabis. Not the cannabis notebook. Damn.
I can hit him pages.
Great reference.
Yeah, my bad. I had to communicate with somebody real quick. Anyway, I'm gonna ask y'all, what are some of y'all like gaming pet peeves, like things that you just can't stand in gaming?
Things I can't stand in game.
Slow walk speed.
You ain't never lied.
That's a good one. That is a good one, Eric.
Harriet.
I don't like slow walk speed. But what's gonna be mine?
Unskippable cutscenes.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh damn it! Shit, that's another good one. Fuck.
Games who have a really big map but don't got fast travel. Or like you gotta play like halfway into the game to unlock fast travel. I don't like that.
Remind me of Witcher 3 a little bit.
Yup.
You gotta like be at a sign or some shit.
Or you got games that like got some complicated maps, but you ain't got no fast travel back to your original spot. Like Jedi. You probably Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, busy playing it right
now. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like the maps be complicated as hell, but you can't fast travel back to your ship. So you gotta run back. You gotta do backtrack.
Yeah. What? I have been doing a lot of backtracking in that damn game because I'd be like, all right, so I went over here, and then I think I went over. Yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. Still a dope game.
Smash Funk. No, I'm playing. I ain't gonna do
that. I'm about to say Smash Funk.
Smash Funk. That stank. Nah, I'm playing.
I get what he said.
No, I'm playing. I'm stereotyping. Let me see.
Eric naming some good ones.
Yeah, it's plenty of them. Bad camera controls. Maps that are hard to read.
I don't like. Funny, I don't like it. Like when games have a jump button, but that jump is basically useless because like the character barely gets off the ground, so it's like more of a contextual jump. Like they can only jump higher when you like next to something, and they have to like contextually lean towards it and then jump. It's hard to explain. It's gonna get upset.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Or you got stamina systems. Like it depends on how you use it, but like when you have like stamina, but like when you're traversing the map, you especially have like a big ass map, then it gets like really annoying. Like The Witcher 3, like ain't no reason for my horse to have a damn stamina system. You feel me?
True.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Epona even have that? And
I definitely thought about Ocarina of Time was the first thing I thought about. Yeah, it's a bit of a stamina system there. The world is much smaller, luckily.
And we're just going to keep bashing Witcher 3. I also don't like how long that fucking game is. That game is entirely too long. I was enjoying the game and I was playing it, but bro, I'm not exaggerating when I say I was playing that game for a year and I just had to let it go because it just wouldn't end. I didn't even make it to the DLC. Did you make it to the end yet?
I did. I just made it to the end like a couple months ago. I was playing that game.
See what I'm saying, bro? It's entirely too long of a game. Yeah, exactly. Same issue I had.
Yeah.
And people was like, "Oh nah, bro, you didn't even make it to the best part, the DLC, the best part of the game." I'm just not gonna find out, bro. The game don't need to be that long. I'm not for that.
When games make you play with weak characters, i.e. Spider-Man, when you got to play as Mary Jane or Miles Morales, Or when you play Resident Evil 4 and you got to play it as Ashley.
Oh man, that shit.
Get that shit out of here.
Going through that dark ass dungeon with Ashley, you done had shit to. You didn't have nothing to do.
Lanterns.
Man, that shit was horrible. That shit was horrible, bro.
I hate that shit.
Damn.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, you got the main ones, microtransactions. You already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not going nowhere. So ain't no point in me trying to sit here and get my feelings about it.
Hell yeah. Or you got games releasing incomplete.
Yeah.
That's also not going nowhere. So I just gotta pick and choose what and when I buy.
He said that's also not going nowhere.
Oh, it's not.
Or you got games doing the same thing over and over every year. You already know what game I'm talking about. The same thing every year.
Shit, a few of them.
So you talking about FIFA or you talking about Madden?
Both.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Hell nah, man.
But so you can't be talking about 2K. 2K been different for like the past 3 years.
Yeah. At least I give 2K that credit.
They really have been different.
Change it up. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they've been switching up. They've been switching up their stuff.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna do for 24 though, because they had the Jordan year this time of 23. 24 they gotta have some type of Kobe challenge.
They gotta do.
They just have to.
They gotta do.
They
would be stupid. I mean, it's like it's right there. It's literally right there.
They kind of just did a Kobe one too, though. Like, did they not do it?
That was when he passed, but it wasn't like a Kobe. It wasn't like the game was built around Kobe. It just he passed, so they started releasing like Mamba editions and stuff.
They gotta have like a Kobe one, like his 60-point game. You know, like some of his game
with like Jordan, they got like a whole separate mode for
his
Jordan,
81
Jordan challenges.
Kobe's 81-point game. You got to play that. Like, yeah, they got to do one for Kobe. They got to.
Exactly. So like, it's not like it's like the Kobe stuff was just like a different cover and like one small feature in the game, like the Mamba Mentality badge system. But for Jordan, he got a whole edition of the game. He got different challenge modes in the game. They're like all different modes around Jordan. So like, if they do the same for Kobe next year, I think the fans will be happy. But yeah, they really did mix it up.
Didn't they do something like that for LeBron, like in 14 or something like that?
I don't remember that, but they might have. I don't think I was playing 2K back on 14.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my question, man. You know, quick and simple question.
Appreciate you, bro. Tell the people where they can follow you, man. Follow your great works and stuff at.
Yeah, you can find me on IG at Equal of Art. You know, doing a lot of art. Well, I've been laying off the art a little bit. I've just been busy with life, but you know how it is. But but you know, you can just follow me there.
Yeah. I understand, bro. I understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
As always, man, appreciate you. You know, come through next week for our gaming stream, man. So come through. Talk shit.
All right, man.
Other wonderful stuff. And the Dead End Hip Hop Lives. You be coming through and all that stuff, man. So
we be seeing you in there.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Dead End Sports too, yo.
Dead End Sports,
Yo, basketball back on BZ. Why you not back on Dead End Sports, yo? You EricV in it?
Look where I'm at. Look what I'm doing, bruh. Look what I'm doing. Plus Shelton and EricV. Nah, I mean, well, Ken knows why I had to pivot from Dead End Sports. Plus we got Shelton, we got Spike Lou joining as a part of the crew now. So yeah, like we got some good folks up in there in Dead End Sports, man. So yeah, it was Ken understood. Ken understood why I pivoted from Dead End Sports to here. So
man, I'm trying to hear that Detroit Pistons insight, man. Come on, yo.
Man, I know. Yeah, some people was asking me about that one on draft night. Like, B, you gotta talk about the draft. So yeah, man. But I still do Dead End 365 though.
I'll be watching them.
Yeah, I'll be posting those up all the time. So yeah. But appreciate you, man.
I'll be watching them.
Appreciate you supporting all the time, bro. Appreciate you always.
All right,
man.
All right, man.
Yep.
Been real, y'all.
Yep.
Peace out. All right, we don't see nobody else in the pod question queue. Usually it'd be like 2 or 3 of them in there. But we could do one written question and call it a night.
All right. What you gotta put up already?
Yeah, I already got it pulled up. So this one is Polygamy B sent this one in. This is gonna be interesting. So he sent us a tweet, and the tweet is, here's a list of top 5 white people I'd be most disappointed in if I found out they were racist.
Okay.
So it's like, which person on this list would we be the most disappointed in to find out they was like not fucking with the blacks for real? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Jack Black.
That's a good
Guy
one.
Fieri.
Uh-huh.
Drew Barrymore. Ben Stiller. Rob Dyrdek. I'll go through the 5 again.
I don't care about none of them white people.
Jack Black is a good one. I would definitely.
Jack Black, Guy Fieri.
Who is that?
Drew Barrymore.
I know Drew Barrymore.
Who? Guy Fieri?
Yeah. Who?
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. He's talking about the mayor of Flavortown.
It's still not ringing a bell.
Drew Barrymore, Ben Stiller, and Rob Dyrdek.
The flame button-ups.
Rob.
Yeah, and his hair, he got the blonde tips on his
last
brown
one.
hair.
What was the last one you named? The last one you named.
Rob Dyrdek from Robin Big.
Oh, the MTV series thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Robin Big.
I wouldn't like it on MTV like that. Shit.
Oh, that was my era MTV, bro. Robin Big was legit one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, but Jack Black, that's definitely one I'd be like, damn, Jack Black,
Public Enemy B said you can pick any white person. Not specifically
any white person. So not just one. Oh, my bad.
Let me see. So not
the correct answer is Tony Hawk did. Yeah. That's my answer forever. Jim Carrey would be a good one, Willie.
I'm gonna think about it.
Tony Hawk is always my answer. If we got to think about white people who it would really break my heart to find out they didn't like us, Tony Hawk.
I mean, I wouldn't say break my heart, but it would be like, damn, straight up, straight like
Raya
that.
Raheem, I would not be surprised if Martha Stewart don't like black people. She don't surprise me in the slightest. Robert De Niro also wouldn't surprise me. Rachel Ray, maybe, because I do like Rachel Ray.
What about? Okay, I'm being fucking funny as hell. Rachel, what's the chick?
Dolezal, the one who want to be black. Look.
Hey, what if she don't fuck with the blacks?
That'd be funny.
I mean, I don't know, man. I might have to still Public Enemy and say Jack Black, man. That's definitely. Oh my God, that is definitely a name that I would be like, damn, Jack Black don't fuck with us. That would be surprising for me.
He said Alchemist.
Someone said Sean King.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill would hurt, but it's like I wouldn't be surprised though. I think
because he never came off. He never came off really as like, I don't know. I'm with you, Kev.
Tom Hanks would hurt.
I don't care about none of these white people enough.
No, man.
I care if they care about me. Like none of them.
There's very few white people I care about, and I feel like I named them all.
Tony Hawk Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady. Tony Hawk is just cliche. I feel like people say Tony Hawk all the time or whatever, or like he's
Yeah, I'm with you, Beans. Tom Hanks kind of wouldn't surprise me either.
I'm trying to think a little deeper.
I'm still in Public Enemies, and I'm saying Jack Black. But I'm with Eric. Like when it comes to like the actors and actresses, sometimes you say a name and I'd be like, who is that? Like I would have to see the face and be like, oh, okay, I know who that dude is. But like I don't know him like I know my black actors and actresses and all that stuff. Like if you say a black name, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, I know them. I've seen them playing on a D-rated movie or an A-rated movie. But you name some white actors and actresses sometimes, if it ain't like the super duper popular ones, the Tom Hanks, Brad Pitts or whatever, like I'm gonna be like, what they play in?
I'm trying to think about musicians and stuff too, but even most of the ones that are crossing my mind, Chris Evans is about as close as I'm getting, but I don't know, man.
Captain America.
Captain America. Yeah, I just think about actors as actors, man. Like how much ever they hate black people, that shit don't affect. Like you're not gonna cross my path, bro. Like
right.
You can push me out the way. I don't know. James Raw.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, man. I can't. Is there any like white singer other than like Adele, like who's really good at just like some R&B shit? Not Robin Thicke or not
Justin Timberlake? I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I do fuck with JT.
Maybe Justin a little bit. Maybe.
I do fuck with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I'd probably be a little hurt, maybe.
He said, Granddad said Jerry Springer and Murray were hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
They already make black people look bad.
Man,
like that
I know.
angle is easy.
I know. That's easy. You're right. That angle is so easy, bro. That angle is so easy.
I did it.
Well, Jerry Springer, I will say, unlike Murray, Jerry Springer was even. He made white folks look bad, black folks look like he made them all look bad. Murray was particularly just black folks, but Jerry Springer was anybody.
Where was Maury filmed at? Maybe it was just filmed in a place where there was more niggas.
What's my man name? Oh man, I can't think. And he's super popular too. At least back in my day when I was a kid.
Was he did a talk show?
Kind of like a talk show for like kids and shit. What? And they did a movie about him too. God damn it! Wow.
Oh, Mr. Rogers?
Yes, Mr. Rogers. Yes, Mr. Rogers.
No,
I'm gonna say I was a kid.
I wouldn't want to believe it. But yeah,
I was a kid back then. Yeah, I mean the stuff that Mr. Rogers used to do, it would definitely be a shocker. Like, wait a minute, you don't fuck with the blacks? Like,
yeah, because he definitely like trying to make people more accepting.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So okay, I'm taking out Jack Black. That definitely
Mr. Rogers.
That definitely be the one. And I grew up watching that as a kid, so like yeah, that definitely would. I would be like, damn, man, Mr. Rogers.
Pat Lou said Conan O'Brien. I love Conan O'Brien. I used to watch Conan all the time. Conan O'Brien would hurt.
What he looks like? What he?
Tall, orange hair, late night show. Late night show. Conan O'Brien. He's a legend in late night.
I mean,
David Letterman,
I know David Letterman, Jalen. I mean, I said Jalen.
Jalen Rose.
I have to see his face. I'm telling you.
You know Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, if I see his face, I'm pretty sure I would know who he is. But yeah, I'm going.
Jim
Mr.
Henson,
Rogers.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Mr.
Rogers is like Mr. Rogers is so nice that he said he was a vegan because he couldn't imagine eating anything that had a mom. I said, dang.
Wow.
Mr. Rogers, bro. Mr. Rogers, that would be one that would like for the most part I'd be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, but that one would kind of hurt a little bit if Mr. Rogers was to come out and be racist. Like, what?
Willie, Judge Judy are pretty much racist in my book already, bro.
No, Judge Judy, no, for real. I watched a YouTube video on Judge Judy, and like her producers or her director or whoever it was actually racist as fuck. And like the bailiff, he wasn't allowed like to be sitting with her at the Emmys or whatever the fuck it was. But yo, it's some deep, like it's a rabbit hole, bro. I'm telling you, I can send you a link right now. Yes,
bro. Even as a kid, I felt like Judge Judy was unnecessarily
the director
harsh.
Was like, we don't want no ghetto black shit on this show. Like legit, like literally. But let's see, any of the 3 Spider-Man. Yeah, Toby do hate everybody.
If it was any of them, it would have to be Toby. If we had to choose a Spider-Man, I'd have to say Toby.
Let's see. I'm trying to think about white comedians now.
I don't know that many.
I don't know that many either.
George Carlin probably. If you think of a comedian, I would say George Carlin.
Yeah, I thought about Carlin. I thought about Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Fucking Louis already kind of fucked himself, pun intended, with his career. Yeah. Tommy
Jason
from Power Rangers.
Jason David Frank would hurt.
He homophobic already, so I mean,
yeah.
He was in the 90s, but everybody was in the 90s. It's okay.
All of them was homophobic. The whole cast. That's why Billy had to leave. He's like, look, bro, I can't do this.
Oh man, yeah. So I was thinking LP as well from Run of Jewels, maybe because he's.
I just thought of Christopher Reeve, the first Superman. Superman, like, look, the Christopher Reeve Superman movie was like my favorite movie for a very long time. It would hurt me to my core.
That's not surprising
to find out that nigga don't like niggas.
That nigga don't like niggas. Oh man, yeah, I think that's all I can come up with. That's all I got. Mr.
Yeah.
We went longer than I expected.
We did.
White people.
Yeah.
We didn't know way more white people than we thought we did.
I know, right? I know.
Look up Judge Judy, y'all.
I am. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna definitely look it up.
So yeah, that's gonna do it for questions this week. If y'all want to send in your questions, if you can't make it to the show live, that's fine. You can send them to the DEG Pod Questions channel on our Discord. And then next time, if you want to ask a live question, similar to how Igwe does every week, you can hop in the pod question queue during the show, and we will drag you on up if we have time. Because if it's too many of y'all, like it be sometimes, we're gonna have to space it out a little bit.
Hit you next week. Before we get out of here, Eric, you want to tell them where they can find you, where you can find your material, your content, all that other wonderful stuff?
Yeah, man. TheeEricV everywhere. That is 3 E's total. Specifically Twitch. You can also check me out on YouTube at Streamer School, giving you the tech tips to make you into your favorite streamer through interviews, reviews, my opinion. And if you want to catch me at DreamHack Atlanta, we were there the last time there was a DreamHack back in 2019 as Dead End Gaming. If you want to go there, you can use promo code TheeEricV for 20% off. And I'll be in the building. Talu already did it for 5 of their friends. So fuck with your boy.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Taking the time out to come through and join us, wonderful black men, sir. Wish you could have been on with the entire crew. That'd have been dope if you been on.
We'll make it happen.
And Granddad on it. That'd have been dope as fuck. But as always, man, appreciate you coming through, man. Always a good time, brother. Good to catch up with you.
Appreciate the invite.
Bloodbath, what you got going on with Hold It Down podcast? I know you got the episode with Mike C-Town. You represented the hood. You got the hood for the hood.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even I'm just put out there like, you ain't got to like it because the hood gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? But
try to tell them.
The episode with C-Town that came out last week, that was not unsurprisingly the best video we've ever done. So we got a new episode dropping tomorrow. Back to basics, just me and Quan, keeping it simple. We're gonna probably try to cycle in some more guests occasionally. I know if I ask B and give him a time, he'll probably be down to come on the show one of these weeks. I cannot guarantee Ken or Rod.
Rod, maybe. Ken, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I know. So,
but Ken, but you know what? Ken don't really watch battle rap like that though. Like,
I know.
Only me, Mike, and Rod are really the ones that are tuned in to battle rap. So Ken and FIFO, you can forget about them.
The thing about Mike was Mike, he said he hasn't really watched it in a long time. So I made sure I sent him people he didn't know.
Yeah, because it was stuff I was asking Mike about, and he was like, "Man, I just haven't mentioned. I've been falling off and checking it out." I'm like, "Damn." So because I was telling him about. Man, I was willing to ask you for the login so he can watch the Daylight versus Tay-Rock. I was like, bruh.
You ain't seen that yet?
I don't think he did. I don't think he's seen that yet. I was like, bruh. I was like, man, I'm gonna ask Kev. Yeah, I was like, dog, I gotta ask Kev, can I give him the login? Because, bruh, he gotta watch that battle. If anything, if he haven't watched the battle in a while, he gotta watch that one.
That's a required
viewing. That's a required viewing, bro. That's like Loaded Lux and Calico. Like, that's you gotta watch that shit, dog. Like, that's crazy.
But I'm just mad that we probably won't be getting battles like that no more because we're back to crowds again, and it's just different.
It's different, man. I like it when we was in the pandemic battling, dog.
I loved the pandemic better, man.
Battles. I love the pandemic
just
battles.
About the bars. It was like you couldn't have no battle like that. You couldn't write around like that because there's crowds now. So you'd have so many pauses and it just wouldn't work.
People would be hold it down.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work.
Pun intended. But my end, now I'm gonna do another beat making stream because we're doing a posse. I don't know if you know this, Eric, but we're gonna actually record a posse song of us rapping. Me, FIFO, Mike, so I've been I've been streaming making the beats because I'm making the beats and I'm gonna send it to the fellas and then we all gonna pick which beat we gonna use and then we're gonna record it at Salem Sound Studios or whatever. So my next stream is probably gonna be me making some more beats for that.
The natural progression from the poetry slam. So
yeah. So
next up is the music video. So Rod gonna shoot that.
Right. Well, that's why. That's one of the reasons why I've been live streaming beat making. So Rod, I've been giving him the video files for that, so he can kind of take some of that.
I can't wait.
of me making the beats and crafting the beats up and seeing which one they gonna pick and stuff. So. Yeah, so y'all might see me streaming on that one next time for the beat making stream. Beat making stream's actually been pretty fun. I mean, I think I might kind of steer towards doing those a little bit more than gaming.
You should.
But What else? I mean, then is the mic still on tomorrow? A new episode tomorrow. Y'all, this one was the therapy session. Is the mic still on?
Yeah, it was.
So check that one out tomorrow.
All y'all niggas was in y'all feelings and shit.
I know. We got what review we did this past? Oh, we got Jeezy review dropping this week. Check out Frames Per Second. They got live. They doing Black Adam review tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 9:00 on YouTube.
Be sure to check that.
I'm gonna be there. Yep. I had to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. The Rock's biggest fan.
Right.
You know this.
If you into sports, tune in to Dead End Sports right now. They're live right now on YouTube. And I mean, more Dead End stuff. All that stuff is always coming throughout the week. So, and then follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm being more active now because I'm ranking discographies. I already did Nas and Rock Marciano. I'm trying to think who should I do next week. I might do the Roots probably. I don't know. I'm thinking. Or Odyssey. I'm thinking.
Hey, new Odyssey coming.
Yeah, I know new Odyssey coming. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's yeah. I'm like, man, I am so fucking excited for Odyssey joint. But yeah, follow me on TikTok. Same BZ430, all that other stuff, man. All my other stuff. As always, appreciate y'all checking us out, watching us. Hope you guys enjoy wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. Twitch, thank you for following us and watching us tonight. Till then, we will see y'all next week for our gaming week. I think we're gonna play the Hot Wheels joint, Unleashed.
Yep.
We're gonna play that next week as a crew. It's a pretty fun game. Kev was right. Kev was telling me about this. He was right. So I'm looking forward to playing that with the rest of the crew next week. We will see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Good job, Diogo.
Alexa, shut your ass. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, she just started talking. Damn.
That's why I changed mine to where it's not Alexa. I changed it to a computer.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Now we rocking. Now we rocking. Joe just say, look, sometimes she just start getting on a tangent. I gotta tell her to shut her ass up. She'll shut up too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She'll definitely